In the following example, we want to find what f of 3 is for each function that we list. Let's look at a real quick. A, we want to find f of x equals 3x minus 7. There's nothing different about this part of the problem as compared to what you saw on the last example. So really all that we want to do is we want to take the function f and replace x with what we said it was, which is 3. So taking what we say the function is, so 3 replace the x with 3, and then minus 7, and then simplify. 3 times 3 is 9, and then minus 7. And 9 minus 7 is 2. So it gives me f of 3 is equal to 2. Okay, I want to go ahead and look at C real quick. B and D are down at the bottom. I'll show those in a second. C is actually a function still because it's f equals the set of coordinates negative 3, 5, 0, 3, 3, 1, and 6, negative 1. Now notice what we're wanting here is we're wanting f of 3. In other words, we're wanting our x value to be 3, and we want to find r is effectively what is the y value. So we look for the x value that is 3. So negative 3, no. 0, no. 3, yes. So we start at the 3, and we ask what number is it associated with. In this case, it's the number 1. What that tells me is that the function value when x is 3 is 1. See, that 1 is just what we write there. And that's it. Okay, next we're going to look at C and D. They're down here. Oops, there we go. Oh, sorry, B and D. Again, we want to find f of 3, but notice that this is the x value, notice that this is the y value. I'm looking for x being negative 3, sorry, positive 3. There's 3, and then I ask what value is it associated with. So if I follow the arrow over here, and that's associated with the number 300. That means that f of 3 is equal to 300. Now let's look at D. Again, we're asking what is f of 3. And again, that's telling me the x value is 3. So notice this is the x-axis here. Here's 0 being x. And if I go right one, if I'm not, here's one thing that I do. If I don't label the scale, assume that the scale is 1. Otherwise, I'll put the scale on there. So 1, 2, 3. Well, there's the x value. What's the y value? Well, here's the line, right? I need to go from this x value of 3 down or up if it was above it to the actual graph or the actual line. Then I ask what's my y value. So I follow this back to that y value. So that's 0, that's negative 1, that's negative 2. That means that f of 3 is negative 2. Oops. Let's write it like this. 1 second. Okay, so f of 3 is equal to negative 2. There we go.